Hello, I'm Lerato Madlala, and this is another edition of Creatives Under Lockdown, where we focus on issues affecting artists. His artwork is inspired by African culture, and social media is the vehicle he uses to promote his work. This week, I'm in conversation with self-taught pen artist Zwelakhe Ngobese. So you call yourself a realistic ballpoint pen self-taught artist. That's a mouthful. Tell me a little bit about your journey in teaching yourself the craft.
I call myself a realistic ballpoint pen self-taught artist because I practice daily to make my drawings look more lifelike, more realistic, and having to be a self-taught practicing artist with enormous challenges because you have to teach yourself things you have never done before, things which at some point seem impossible to do without professional help or assistance. For example, when I was still practicing with pencils, I never thought that one day I can actually create art using pens, but then I had to change my thinking, change my attitude, and believe that if I put my mind into it, I can be one of the top pen artists in the country. Fast forward years later, now I'm here doing this interview with you because of the pen art that I create.
Tell me a little bit about your creative process, and do you use any other material besides pens?
Currently, I'm still practicing with pen because there's a certain level I want to reach before trying other mediums such as acrylic and oil paints.
Which of your artwork is your favorite or sentimental, and why?
My favorite art piece is the one entitled Umadala, which is an old man smoking a pipe. This is my favorite art piece because that's where I actually saw or discovered my true potential. The details in that art piece is just amazing. The skin texture, pores, the pimples, everything, and you can just tell the wisdom gained, life experiences by just looking in his eyes. That is why ngesizulu sithi indlela ebuzwa kwabaphambili.
Do South Africans appreciate art?
I do believe ukuthi African people appreciate art. It's only a matter of finding your audience. I believe that you have to find the right people who appreciate the specific type of art that you create. As you may have recognized that my artwork, it represents African culture. It exposes the beauty of African people, the beauty of being comfortable and being proud of your own African skin. Uziqhenye ngempande yakho.
Tell me a little bit about where you grew up, your family, and lessons you learned when you were younger.
I grew up in a small town from Gauteng called Duduza. It was really fun growing up there because ngikhule in an environment where every child was safe and enjoyed being youthful, where every adult in the neighborhood treated every child like their very own. And bengihlala no mama and my two older brothers, uThulasizwe noMuzikayise. And ngiyambonga uNkulunkulu to have blessed me with such a wonderful family because they are supportive and banothando kakhulu. And sadly nje uNkulunkulu usheshe wamkhumbula umama because we just lost her this year July. And growing up in Duduza taught me ubuntu, how to treat the next person. Ukuthi omunye umuntu uyamfisela okuhle nempumelelo, umuntu ukuthi ifamily yakho or kanjani, omunye umuntu uyamhlonipha, umfisele nje okuhle.
What are some of your future plans?
My plans is to complete my diploma as I'm still a student in health field studying biomedical technology, and masengitholile certificate sami ngifisa ukupursue i-career yami ku-artwork because I believe ukuthi i-assignment enginikezwe yona leyo uNkulunkulu from birth, because that's where my passion is, kwi-art. And I pray ukuthi one day ngi-own i-studio sami and mentor abantwana abancane from la ngihlala khona, like abantwana aba-interested kwi-art, mentor them, share in-knowledge and experiences engiyitholile throughout the years of practicing art, ngishare nabo so that we expand angithi.
Who is your favorite artist and why?
My favorite artist is Untitled Chapter. He's also a pen artist. My favorite artist yami because his artwork inspires me a lot. It makes me want to do more. He's very hardworking. His work ethic is just amazing. Every time mangibheka umsebenzi wakhe, I just get inspired ukuthi ngathatha a pen, like a paper right away, and just practice and practice and practice so that I can get better and better. I really look up to him. Umsebenzi wakhe, it inspires me a lot. Unique, and his detailing, everything is just perfect. Nje umsebenzi wakhe ngokhonzile kakhulu.
So if you're not making art, what else do you do?
If I'm not making art, I am studying because I need good grades so that things over a good education background. Yeah. And I also like to spend time nabashana bami la endlini. Yeah.
For another edition of Creatives Under Lockdown, you can visit sabcnews.com or at SABC News on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. For SABC Digital News, I'm Lerato Matala.